Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. We are live here. So if you are watching this video live, that's perfect because you can ask me question and I can answer you on real time. But okay, if you are watching this video offline, perfect. You can comment here during the video. If you have some question, just write down and I can answer the questions you have, and it will be a pleasure, always a pleasure help you to hit your goals, especially learning saxophone. That's my specialty. And today's class, we are going to talk about, let me show you here, creative sax tip unlocking success, saxophone success. 5 creative shortcuts anyone can use, no talent required. So uh, today I want to talk about talent because most of the people, this class is especially for people who think don't have talent. Someone invented that concept. I don't have talent. It's not real. It's not true. I can show you on this class that it's not true. Because of it, we have 5 creative shortcuts that can help you to improve your skills. So you can see during the class what I consider something successful. It's better consider something successful, what is successful, then you consider something talent. I'm going to explain you, I'm going deep about it, okay? It's a common issue. A lot of students don't want to go ahead or don't want to even start play saxophone or any kind of musical instrument, any kind of musical instrument. And I want to prepare you to learn, especially if you don't have already saxophone, but are thinking learn saxophone. Okay, so let's go ahead here. Uh, Welcome. Feel free to ask me anything about the class. If you are watching live, I can answer in the end of the lesson in real time. If you are watching offline, as I told you before, just comment here. Don't forget to interact. It's very helpful. If you are interacting just in the beginning, the platform can understand that this content is very interesting and can show to other users, so I can help another student to learn saxophone. Okay, so share the video with who want to learn sax. Follow my social media, the other social media. If you are not following the social media, I don't know where you are watching now, but don't forget to follow and show me that this video is helpful for you. So give me your like there. So okay, let's go ahead. Who I am? I was born in Brazil, in Rio. I'm composer. I'm educator with over 20 years performing internationally. I perform in over 30 countries as independent musician. I also perform for agency, international agency, performing in festivals, pubs, private events, corporate events, cruise ships, yachts, luxury events. So I have always event to do for over 20 years in performing internationally. You can find also some of my composition on the streaming platform, just looking for my name. I have also songs recorded with other groups, being solist or I mean main interpret, playing the main melody in instrumental albums, and also a side musician. I mean, performing with different bands, different styles. That's it. And I am founder of the Sax Creative Method, helping musicians unlock creativity and intuitive expression. Yeah, my master. I have also a bachelor degree in music education and a master degree in popular music practice. And on my master degree here in the UK, I explored my my composition methodology, get inspiration in different music styles, etc. So I'm here to support you. I have also academic background, not just my career as performer for almost over 20 years performing, you know. So let's go. Today's focus. The lesson today is unlocking saxophone success. 5 creative shortcuts anyone can use, no talent required. So no talent required. What means talent? I'm here to explain you that that concept of talent is completely wrong. That class is especially for you who want to learn an instrument, especially saxophone. That's my main instrument. I can play another instrument for sure, but saxophone is my main instrument. I'm living exclusively by playing saxophone. You know, my life is exclusively for that, and teaching. So that's it. Anyone can use that 5 shortcuts that can improve your skills, and you can become a successful saxophone player. So let's start with a question. What comes to mind? Think, reflect about it. What comes to mind when you hear the word talent in music? Think about yourself. What do you think is talent in music? If you are live here, just write me. Let me know. What do you think? What comes to mind when you hear the word talent in music? Let's think about it. Everyone has different opinions about it. Have you ever felt blocked by believing you need natural ability? Yes or no? Have you ever felt blocked by believing you need natural ability? Number 3, what if shortcuts could make your musical journey easier? That's why I'm doing that class. What if shortcuts could make your musical journey easier? I want to compare also with, for example, football players. Okay, because music is a kind of sport, all kind of activities. We need organization. We need create habits. We have to create an ambience around us. So you have to develop discipline. You have to develop uh, routine. Okay, so I'm here to explain you that talent is more about how you engage on your routine, how you engage and live your habits. Okay, it's all about lifestyle. For example, the talent myth. Okay, can you see there? I'm using the image of Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. You might think I wasn't born with musical talent. The truth is, progress comes from creative action, not genetic. Why I'm using here the image of Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo? If you are football fans, you can have it. For example, Messi. Most of footballers think that Messi has a natural talent, so he can improve his skills easily. He is already natural creative. He can find uh, ways to score, etc. But he's also always training, always training, always training. In the other side, we have Cristiano Ronaldo. He won about 5 Champions Leagues. That's correct. Won a lot of Ballon d'Or, but most of specialists in football, journalists, they can. Every football players that live with Cristiano Ronaldo says he is he deserves everything because of his discipline. He lives intensively. He lifestyles, his nutrition, his habit, time he's go to the sleep. He's training. He's always the first to arrive on the training center. So everything can influence you, you know. And the music is not different. Okay, most of, for example, again, compare with football players. Okay, just remembering it's a music about saxophone. Okay, but it's all about atmosphere. If you have family, for example, I am a professional musician. I told in the introduction of, just get the focus again, in the introduction of this video, I told about my life. I'm performing internationally for over 20 years. I recorded many albums, traveling the roads. I have albums recorded in different continents. I have performed with well-known musicians, but my father, my mother, they are not musicians. I also had problem with my family because I became a musician. Today, I am in a very good situation economic situation. I am happy with my job because most of the time I was there concentrating in music, practicing, practicing every time, discovering all kinds of exercise possible, exploring in a concert, asking the musician. For example, I was born in Brazil. For example, in a jazz concert, arriving jazz players, well-known jazz players. For example, Marsalis, the family Marsalis, this trumpet player from US. So I try to ask in person, you know, for tips, because in my time when I was learning saxophone, it was very hard to find special information about improvisation. Because of it, on my bachelor degree, I developed a method to deep research. So it's all about research, all about how you want to learn, all about you can see here. Let's go ahead. That class is very interesting for you. So why creative shortcuts matter? Help you progress faster. So if you have already some kind of predestination because your family are musicians, so for you it's easier to meet musician. Okay, in that situation it's better because you was born in a family where your father musician, your mother musician, your father and mother has a musician, friends musician, so it's easier for this kind. But if it's not your context, like myself, okay, it can help you. These shortcuts can help you on it. Okay, so build confidence through visible results. So these shortcuts I'm going to share with you can give you visible results. Visible results. So you can also shift focus from natural ability to creative consistency. Okay, creative consistency. Yes, exists exercise to develop your creativity, and I'm going to show you some of these exercise that can not just develop habits, but also develop creativity. Shortcuts number one: stop comparing yourself to others. Focus, focus on your sound, your pace, and your joy of playing. Because, for example, when we are talking about art, what art means? Art is your expression, your soul, what you are living, what you are living. Anyone can live. You live by yourself. You have your own life. You have your own soul. You have your own fear. You have your own time. So, especially art, you have to express yourself. In your challenge, you can develop skills that anyone can develop. For example, I personally, I use a lot of licks. If you don't know what licks, it's a kind of, for example, uh, um, repeat. It's a kind of lines of melody. Melody lines. That we can use like a kind of standard, and it's very useful in improvisation. Most of the licks I use were performing in, for example, in Amazon, in Brazilian Amazon, where I left everything. I was traveling with my saxophone, discovering places, discovering music, and I discovered a lot of expression because of it, because I forgot everything. I don't mind what the radio, the industry is talking about. So I developed a lot of leaks, a lot of reference, just myself, and it can make me strong in some ways, because of the originality, So it's very important. Be original is very important, especially in art. So you can discover on your own challenge a way to be original, to be authentic, and it matter a lot. I perform with a lot of, for example, I don't know if you know Jorge Benjoy in Brazil. I performed with him many time, many time. You can see me in another video. I can show a photo with him. I was very young performing with him, and playing with him. I thought, for example, he creates a style called uh, samba rock, samba rock. And play with him, I was thinking, whoa, he is not a virtuoso player. He are not a very good guitar player, but he creates a styles. For example, like a kind of rock, but in rhythm of samba, you know. So he becomes one of the most well musician in Brazil. You know, all the world can listen his song. You know, ooh, ooh, he's very well known because of his song in Brazil. If you're in Brazil, he's very well known. You know, so because of it, your challenge, your authenticity is very important. Shortcut number 2, use creative rhythm games. Simple clapping, you can clapping, listen music and clapping, or metronome challenge to train rhythm. For example, number 1, metronome. You know what I mean metronome? You can download app a metronome on your phone. You can download, you know, so you can BPM. Have you heard about it? If you are a very beginner, you don't know what it means, right? So metronome, it's a way to measure the time. For example, if you have 60 BPM, you have one beat per second. It's like the time of the watch, you know, the clock. It's 60 beats per second, per minute. Sorry, 60 beats per minute. So it's one per second, identical to the clock. If you want, for example, 150 BPM is like the double of the time, you know. You can vary the BPM on metronome. And also, let me share here something with you. You can use, let me show here. Can you see it? Can you, let's see here. Let me just add here. Let's add here, add on the stage. Can you see here? Okay, it's a channel. It's a channel on YouTube, aleatory channel that where you can find different background, just rhythm. So you can play your exercise. Should be harmonic. Should be melodic exercise, rhythmic exercise. It's aleatory songs. You can find. You can search for on YouTube for it. You know. So beats. You know. So you can. Let's try that one. Let's try that one. Starting here. Listen. I think the rhythm is so. Normal. Yes, it's okay. No. Let's try something faster. Can you see? You can just play. Can you listen it? Just play. Play your exercise, scales, articulation exercise on time. You know, you can change it. It's a one way to develop creativity. Okay, hip hop. You can practice also there. You have different ways. Can you see? So you have. So that's it. You can use metronome. You can use metronome. You can use this kind of backing track, different BPMs on metronome, different backing track of rhythm to play your exercise. Okay. Let's go ahead here with another shortcut. That was the shortcut number 2. Let's go to the shortcut number 3. Shortcut number 3. Record yourself weekly. Progress become visible and motivate consistent practice. That's it. It's all. For example, again, compare with physical activities. If you want gym, for example, gym. If you go to the gym every day, for example, 3 times per week, you can see your progress. If you are eating well, if you are going to the gym at least 3 times per week, you can see progress on the mirrors, right? It's the same of music. If you are practicing every day and record yourself in your phone. Okay, you can hold, you don't have to post. If you want to post, to share on social media, better, because you can have feedback. But if you are a beginner, I think it's better for you to just save on your files. Okay, for example, week 1, week 2, practice every day and record 1 day per week. For example, Friday or Monday, practice every day and choose 1 day to record yourself. And you can see progress if you practice every day. If you are being well guided, it should be also through my videos here, because my videos, I know, can help you. It's helping students, for international students, for many years. I'm helping just with contents here on YouTube, and also my online saxophone course that I'm going to open soon, my saxophone online course, so people everywhere can join and learn with me, with personal support, etc., and join the community, because it has people from everywhere. But you have to stay there practicing your activities, your exercise daily, every day, and record yourself for at least weekly, 1 time per week. Okay, and you can see progress. Shortcut number 4: playing with backing track or loops. This builds improvisation, confidence, and the flow. For example, as I told you in the shortcut number 2, that's okay. But now I can add something more. For example, let me show again. You can find on for example, the other platform. I don't want to mention the name here, because I'm in different platform. I don't want to create problems with the competitors. But I'm going to show you another way I use a lot. Can you see here? Can you see it here? What's it? It's a karaoke page. Karaoke. So as you want to go to karaoke with friends, you know, karaoke with friends, you can use karaoke to play saxophone. Choose a song. You can find a lot of channels of karaoke. Okay, choose one song, well-known song, easy song. If you are playing some song, easy song. If you are playing reading the music sheet, is a nice way for you to leave for a second your worksheet and play with karaoke. Is sometimes better than play with a band, because playing with band, you need to rehearsal. For example, Christmas songs or Silent Nights is very easy. Okay? Okay. What's that? Karaoke. And play it on the saxophone. Okay, play it. Okay, just play it on the saxophone. You can use it to play on a saxophone, guys. You can use it like a karaoke. You can use improvisation confidence, not improvisation. Maybe not if you don't have, for example, exercise yet for improvisation, but you can also improvise that. If you know already how to improvise some chords, some melody, etc. But you can develop confidence. So record yourself. Use the shortcut 3 and the shortcut 4. You have a lot of shortcut that can help you a lot. And following it, you can see what means talent. Talent is just a concept someone created because they are lazy or they are hurting themselves, or the industry created it for but it's not true. Don't exist talent. So shortcut number 5: listen daily. Every day we have to listen. If you are learning saxophone, I have another video where I share saxophone players and also tips for you to discover saxophone. So especially if you are learning saxophone, you have to develop instrumental musical perception. So try to discover one saxophone player per week, one new saxophone player per week, and listen. One day, at least one album per day, of the saxophone, or the same album every day per 1 week. You can, okay? I know today is hard because we can find everything easy, but try to concentrate to listen one saxophone player, instrumental, just saxophone, just saxophone player. In another video, I can give you some tips about how to find saxophone players, where you can find, but you can do also some research, okay? But listen, saxophone is very important, so you can develop your intuition, okay? You can understand, you can size some musician. You have to create also it. That's the shortcut number 5. I told you that I'm giving you 5 shortcuts, right? So it was the last shortcut. So a real story. Let me share something. I had a student on my saxophone course, never had experience at saxophone, and just through rhythm games, I propose play it in one samba, play it in rock, play it in funk, play it in blues, just without harmony, without guitar, without nothing, just rhythm, just the rhythm. And he improved a lot. He's creative just because of it. Playing scale, articulation exercise, even playing songs. For example, if I'm learning, for example, Happy Birthday, I play Happy Birthday almost every week because I play in birthday party. I had this Friday in another city. I was improvising with a DJ, and also people request me Happy Birthday almost every week. People request. So learn a Happy Birthday. You have to learn it, okay? So you can play Happy Birthday in different rhythm. If you are already playing Happy Birthday, play Happy Birthday in jazz, play Happy Birthday in blues, play Happy Birthday. I already told you in the beginning how can you can find on YouTube, or you can use app. Exists different app for that. For example, iReal Pro is an app I use a lot to create exercise for my students, or even to write music sheets for musicians that can can play with me, bass player, guitar player, etc. I use a lot. It's very useful. That's it. So you can find loop rhythm games and can improve a lot. One of my students, all my students learn improve techniques. It's fantastic. Everyone can improve, and you can have much more fun. So my own growth came from strategy and consistency, not natural talent. I don't know if you know, but when I was 10 years, when 10 years old, my teacher told me, "You don't have talent, Marcelo." Do you believe it? And he told, "Your brother is more talented than you." I am a professional musician. I have been playing over 30 countries. I have everyday requests, at least 3 requests internationally. I recorded over 10 albums, my own songs, my own song over 10, over 20. I don't know how many albums I recorded of my own songs, playing with musicians. Every day I have recorded, every day receiving very good. Let me show you, just received it today, it's not joking. Every day people write me, so I receive it here. For example, can you see here? A message I received. It's not joking. Let me just turn off here. Marcelo, you are amazing. Thank you. Today, honestly, the highlight of the weekend. Can you see? And I heard when I was 10 years old that I had no talent of my teacher, one of my teachers. Okay, so don't believe on it. Don't believe in natural talent. Believe in strategy. If you have a good strategy and consistency. My students have good strategy because I can offer step by step. But you can find, if you don't have teacher, if you are not my student of my course, you can watch YouTube channels. Also on my own channels, I give tips for everything. Almost weekly, I'm sharing tips here. Okay, so facts to remember: every musical skill can be learned. Every musical skill can be learned. Okay, trust me, can be learned or discovered. Let's focus again. I lost the focus here. Lost the focus. Let's go. It's coming. Yeah, the focus here again. So every musical skill can be learned. Okay. And if remember about originality, I told in the beginning of the video. So if you have some challenge, personal challenge, you can discover new talents. You can discover new language. So if you are having challenge, better, much better, much better. Just be consistent. So number two, success mean curiosity and consistency. If you are curious, want to learn, and are consistent, you can get success. What means success for you is become is play every week, like myself, playing over traveling the world. I can tell you it's possible. I'm proof that's possible. You can become millionaire. I don't know if that's goal, but I don't know. I never tried that kind of goal, But if you have that kind of goal, your curiosity can give you ways, and maybe you can do it. It's another way, because usually who wants to make music don't want to be, it's a different profile, but it's possible. I know a lot of musicians, not I yeah, personally also. As I told in the beginning of the video, I perform with well-known musician, etc. And they are millionaire. Okay, so we are talking about success as musician. If you want to play, if you want to have fun, make people happy, travel the world. Music is a passport of the world. Okay, so proven shortcuts accelerate joy and growth. Okay, so follow these shortcuts. The wrong way. So focusing on limitation is the wrong way. If you have limits, for example, if you don't have a pro instrument, don't focus on it. Play in a beginner instrument. It's much better, much better. Develop your skills playing in a bad instrument, or a cheap instrument. Develop your skills. If you are developing your skills in a cheap instrument, for sure in the future. I look, my first pro saxophone I received when I were already pro. I was 10 years pro, and I got my first pro saxophone. Okay, and when I received my pro saxophone, was another life. Was another life. It's like, you know, it's another. So believe practice is useless without talent. If you have, for example, if you was born in a family of a musician, I mean, if you had near you musicians, if your father were a musician, mother, if the part of the friends of your parents are musicians, it's much easier for you. But if you are not practicing, you will not become a musician. Okay, you will not become a musician. You can't learn any kind of instrument. You can learn saxophone. Okay, because success is curiosity and consistency. If you have to practice it, you have to practice it, and you can see it will be perfect for you. It will be very helpful for you. Very, very helpful for you. Okay, just follow it. Just follow it. Okay, trust me. It's trust. That's the secret for you. Your challenge. Pick. I have a challenge for you. Who think that I don't have talent? Think I don't have talent, etc. I don't know how to start. I don't know if I can be a good instrumentalist. So if you want to learn, you can learn. Okay, so I have a challenge for you. Pick one of the shortcuts I gave you today and practice it every day for 1 week, or for a month, or for a year, or years. Okay, and share your progress with a friend, or came here on my channel. Okay, and write, look, Marcelo, I'm following your tips, and it's being very helpful for me, etc. Please do it. do it. Okay, and then recap: success on the saxophone mean creative action, not talent. Okay, creative action. How can you be creative if you have limitations? Look here. Look here. If you have limitations, focus on limitation. If you have a limitation and you try to find ways to get the results you want, it's being creative. And just you can find the way. Just you. Look, the originality again here. Just you can find, but just you know about yourself, your limits, the rules around you, you know. So apply these shortcuts consistently. Your progress will skyrocket. Okay. So now I want to offer something for you. I wrote an ebook so you can get it for free. Let me share here. You can get for free. That's the link here. It's not www.marcelocucco.com. No, it's Marcelo Cucco. marcelocucco.com has a typo here. Sorry, guys. Let me show here the website. Okay. Just a second. You can get for free. I wrote it. You can get for free. For free, that ebook. Can you see it? You can just get it, okay, for free. So fill it here, write your email, your name, your phone. If you are from UK, if you're from UK, I am from UK, write here, etc. And you can receive on your email. From my journey as international saxophonist, research, and teacher. Okay, I wrote it based on my own experience. Just access marcelocucco.com/ebook and you can get for free, guys, for free, that ebook, marcelocucco.com/ebook. Don't write www, no, just marcelocucco.com/ebook. Okay, that's it. It was a pleasure to stay with you with one more online class. If you have some question, don't forget to write me down. So this is the end of one live lesson. I can try to come here weekly online. So I know the power of the if we are live, we can interact with each other. Okay. So don't forget to give your comments here if you have some question. If this video is being very helpful for you, don't forget to share also with who wants to learn saxophone. Okay, so bye, thanks for watching, and see you in another video. Bye bye.